Hi Aquarius, so I'm back again and I'm very sorry about your video clip. I don't know what happened to the rest of the video. It kind of disappeared, or I wasn't paying attention when it was uploading onto YouTube, so I didn't realise that about 10 minutes was missing from it. So I had already deleted the video from my computer and the camera, or the phone camera. So luckily I remember the cards and I remember the stuff, but anyway, it'll come back to me as I look back at the cards. So I think we were up to here on the video, so this is part 2, and this was the outside circumstances, and I was passing on the information that the outside circumstances has to do with filling filling in the gaps, and it's most likely this down here, where I feel that because of time delays and the universe having a part in that, because you are the universe as well as the universe being outside of you, and outside of you it's like angels, God, heaven, your deceased loved ones. Here we have filling in the gaps, and it feels like you have been doing that with the time that you've been given, or during the time delays sort of thing, to sort things out, and just that awareness that if there is anything else that needs to be released in regards to the past, especially with 2014, to release those things so that there is clear judgment when it comes to making decisions or anything like that. It's kind of like if you have to make an important decision and there may be heartache involved, you may want to ensure that you've released your own heartache before you make this decision. If your decision may involve power issues coming up, you want to make sure that you've released your own power issue stuff that has happened again, especially in 2014, so that you're making so that there's not that, if I go back to the term that came through, is wise men know, only fools rush in. And also this may be other people that you might be making decisions with or for. They may have a part to play in it, and perhaps they also need to release some heartache or power issue stuff with you, I guess, or this situation coming around. But I feel that Aquarius, it's more about you, and you've already been doing this process, and there may be, this is just that awareness to complete that releasing. And I don't know if I said, but you can use prayer, you can use writing, and you just start talking or writing about any kind of heartache, loss, betrayal, any trust issues, any power issues that you've experienced that have impacted you. You just start talking about it in prayer or writing about it, writing it down. You never know what may come up. There may be more stuff that comes up than you expected, and so it's just releasing it. And so the time delays, and with this card, the outside circumstances or influences, it feels then to be filling in the gaps. Now, I want to go to the outcome card. So the outcome card is the Emperor, and it's in reverse. I'll just bring it down here so it's closer. With this card, I want to say that, upright, the outcome, if this was upright, for this reading, the Emperor is coming across as someone who is strong, confident, and has healthy self-esteem, and a healthy mindset, because I'm really being drawn to the yellow crown, the yellow this thing, and the yellow that he's got here, and the steady footing. So he makes his decisions that are not based in past hurts or past power issues, so therefore he can make decisions that are strong and for this. So in the reverse, it, you know, to me, it's a little bit of a concern for me that it's shown up in the reverse. So I really, you know, feel that there may be a decision you might need to make, and it may be a difficult decision for you, and so it's very important that you release the past or ensure that the past hurts or anything like that isn't dictating your decision, because you don't want to make a decision that is based on the past, because this, after all that time delay, this is a new start. And so with the new start, you don't want the past, you don't want the old, you want new. So I feel that the outcome is not set in stone, and this reading is, how would you say it, like that, foresight, I guess. Now we have the hopes and fears, and now this is just the hopes and fears, and I feel that you know, there may be some worries. I'm hearing the word nonchalant, and nonchalant is kind of like that, you know, maybe one moment you're feeling very brave and full of self-esteem, and the next minute you may be doubting yourself. And so this may be the hopes and fears. One minute you may be feeling smart, the next minute you may be feeling that you're not smart. And so it's very important that you have that, you remember that this new start is coming in to do with material wealth, and it's from the hand of God, and it's come after some time issues. And the aim again in regards to this is to remember the aim, to celebrate this, and to come from that positivity and that mutualness and unitedness. And I'm hearing that word nonchalant again, and brazen I'm hearing. So I think it's, if there's, it's to, that's the hopes and fears. And so the advice is to release the past, because it's a new start for you and others perhaps as well. And that new start is to celebrate and to come from that feeling of celebration. Celebrate this new material wealth start and creativity that is coming through for you by staying positive and confident. And there's no need to be nonchalant, because this is a new start and you truly can celebrate it, or make things come together, or make people come together. It is your choice, and I feel it'll be an easier decision if you have released the past. Now this is the last card to draw, and it is the past position, and it's usually a card that I would draw more earlier in the reading. So here it is. It is the 10 of Wands, and what I remember is that these wands reminded me, or made me think about, that these are self-esteem, you know. So this person who is holding these wands, each one represents self-esteem, and the person is walking towards his goal or his home, material wealth, where he or she is wanting to go, and holding up these wands that are self-esteem, and it's holding the self-esteem in front of themselves, and it feels very self-defensive. Excuse me. So, you know, this is the past situation, and so with this time delays and issues in regards to something that's material wealth coming through, and all the time issues, and maybe some difficulties with finances and or career, that sort of stuff, and projects, you might have taken a beating, or you might have felt like there were these burdens, right? but it has enabled you, or an aspect of it is that that you have gotten to a point in the past where you were releasing self-esteem from within you. So, you know, sometimes it is the outside that helps us get self-esteem, and other times situations happen where the self-esteem comes from within, and it feels like it is this self-esteem that this person is holding up in front of them as they go towards their goal, and it's quite defensive, is because firstly this person has had to get to a point where the self-esteem has been released from within them. And the message is that to remember the aim of this month, that celebration. There is no need to, you know, here the person is going towards their goal, but there's some time issues. This is the present. The goal is here now. And because this is the past, this self-defensive type of self-esteem may have been necessary back then, but it's not necessary now with this new start. Yeah, so the aim again is this celebration, coming together, that uniting by releasing the past. That's how to help get this aim, or remember this aim. There is no need for self-defensive type of self-esteem anymore. If you remember to release any past hurts. So when you don't release the past hurts, you may make decisions based on that past hurts, and therefore it's kind of like still holding on to this defensive self-esteem. So, you know, all in all, it feels like a good reading for you, Aquarius. I'm so excited about this, and you know that it's coming in for you. And again, remembering that when it does come, if then some delays happen, the universe has a part to play in it. And again, we have free will. I believe strongly in free will, but sometimes the universe has a part to play in it. And if you remember, there is a saying that not only is the universe outside of you, but you are also part of the universe, and the universe is within you. So remember to celebrate this goal and come from that. That's the aim. Come from that. Come from the celebration that happens when the past is released, because you're worth it. And you know, you've done the work, I guess, because of this time delay, and now it has come in for you. So thank you, Aquarius. I hope you found this reading helpful, and I look forward to reading for you next month. Fingers crossed that this will go on, you know, this will upload onto YouTube without any of it being like go missing and so on. Okay, bye. See you next month.